Coach, first off, how are J.I. and Gary doing?
Well, J.I. is going to be a game time decision. Going to go through his shooting slot, see how he feels after going through a little bit of shoot around. Gary will be a no-go tonight. We're just going to continue to monitor him, see how he continues to pull up with that calf strain.
And as you look at this Knicks team tonight, what are some of the big challenges that team presents?
Well, one, their level of physicality, their discipline defensively. They do a great job of packing the paint in, making sure they protect the rim. Then offensively, they got, obviously Jalen Brunson is able to do what he's capable of doing, have an all-star type year. And then Julius Randle at a high level, individual, being able to score individually at a high clip. And they just have guys that can, put the ball in the hole. So they present a lot of one-on-one challenges, but also, one-on-five. We can't let guys play individually.
When you look at where this team's defense is at, where do you want to see this group kind of get back to maybe where they were early in the season, or continue to evolve as the season progresses?
Well, we looked at our numbers this morning, and it has slipped quite a bit from where we were early on, and I think it has to do with our ability to protect the rim, but then also offensively, if we take care of the basketball, we're not giving up easy transition baskets at the rim. So I think if part of the offense is being able to take care of the basketball, and then back to defending without fouling, what we started the year off at, and doing very well.
You talk so much about defending home court. How important is it to, before heading out to the West, get this win tonight?
No, that was a great conversation we had with during our film session this morning. It's like you have one more before we head out west. So being able to take care of home court, keep our crowd energized and engaged in what we're doing. And these guys understand the importance of this game and how hard it is to play against a tough New York Knicks team.
How's Markel doing?
Markel's still progressing slowly. He's still day-to-day on that look with what he's going through.
Joe was already ruled out yesterday, but how is he progressing?
Joe's the same. He's still on a day-to-day basis just as he continues to get that ankle right.
We were just talking with Chuma earlier. Just what did you see from him the other night, seeing an extended look and what he was able to offer?
Well, I just love that his growth. He's just recognizing the game and he's taking what the game is given to him. You see we put him on different defensive assignments because that's what he's capable of doing. He can guard ones, he can guard threes, fours. He's very capable in that realm, and that's what we've asked him to do. Offensively, just making quick and simple decisions. You saw he had a couple spray out passes. Caleb got an offensive rebound, kicked it out to him for a second three-pointer. But stepping into his shot with confidence is what we're going to continue to ask him to do as well.
What have you seen from Caleb Houston in his growth? I know he's been able to get some pretty pivotal minutes too in the fourth quarter as well. How much has that been a boost for his confidence?
It's been a big boost for his confidence, a big boost for us, because just his level of consistency. Every time he touches the floor, you know exactly what you're going to get. He's going to be in the right place defensively. He's going to crash the glass offensively, and then he's going to space the floor the right way and having the ability to knock shots down.
It's been a week since Wendell came back, and I know it's not like a kind of instantaneous thing you're coming back from that one announcement, but what have you seen from him and the progress that he's made getting back into this one?
Just continuing to find the flow with that group. I think, the things have been a little bit different when he was out, just the way in which the flow has gone, which is, just different with different lineups. And it's just going to be a continued, test of seeing how he responds with his body and without playing so many games. It's not easy for a lot of guys to do. And so that's how I'm trying to navigate, and we're trying to navigate when and where we put him in, the timing, and, how many minutes he plays, just to make sure that he recovers and responds the right way.
Do you have like conversations with him to make sure he understands, like, hey, it's not all going to come back in you, or trying to like up his confidence a little bit, especially because he's maybe still feeling out what his hand can do, even what he can do?
Communication at the highest level. In order for our guys to know exactly what we're capable of doing and understand what their role and responsibility is to this team, we continue to communicate what that message is, so they all know what they're asked to do, what they're capable of doing, but just knowing it real time. And so we've had a ton of conversations about that.
So when you look at this Knicks team, what are some of the big challenges that they present for your group?
I think they put the most lefties on the court at one time in the NBA. I just want to say that. It's a little odd, but in all seriousness, they're a real hard-nosed team. They defend. They got a bunch of dudes that are capable of putting the ball in the basket at any time. They got dudes that can shoot. They're a really good basketball team. So we got to, come ready to play tonight and really be ready to defend a lot of ice situations and just be ready to play and play our game.
When you're playing a good team or a team that's good at protecting the paint like the Knicks are, what are some of the keys for your group, which is so effective at scoring in that area?
I think for us, I mean, obviously, I think we want to shoot it well tonight. That would definitely help open the paint up a little bit. But for us, man, I think we got to still, even, you know, with the challenges presented, we got to get into that paint, but at the same time, just pick and choose our spots. We got to just, you know, not over dribble, not dribble into the defense because they plug that nail. And we got to just continue to play our game, but at the same time, you know, be conscious of what they do.
Overall, when you look at how far you guys have come, but losing the last 5 out of the 7, what is it going to take from this team and you guys to snap out of that, kind of get back into how you guys are winning consistently?
We got to stay the course. We got to get back to playing our game. I think that we've, as a unit, I mean, myself included, I think we've taken nights off defensively. I think we've had some rough shooting nights. You know, it's 100 excuses I could throw out there, but at the end of the day, we got to stay the course, continue to play our game, and you know, we've all put a lot of hard work in, and we've already, honestly, look, if you told me it would have been 18-12 right now, I'd be pretty happy, but before the season, but I'm not, because I still think I feel like we could have won 5 or 6 more games. So we got to stay the course.
What do you need to see the defense maybe improve on or evolve in as the season goes on at this point?
I think for us, I think we got to do a better job of continuing to pack the paint in. I think that we started the season off extremely strong of, you know, being a team that's playing 1-on-5 on the defensive end, where we have 5 dudes there in help defense, ready to rotate at all times. And I think, you know, as the season's gone on, you know, there's been some frustration. You know, obviously dudes missing shots and stuff like that, and, you know, maybe some frustration from a guy on the other team scoring, and then we start hugging our man. We just got to do a better job of staying connected and really continuing to try to pack that paint again, and then spraying out the shooters.
Cole, I know turnovers were sort of an issue on Wednesday night against.
Yeah, would I have 5 of them joints? Yeah, that's not sexy.
How important is it going to be, just especially for you as the point guard off the bench, really to take care of the basketball and get a flow offense?
Yeah, I mean, you know, when I go out there and I kind of, and our team, when we go and turn over a bunch, it makes it hard for us to win games. I mean, you know, teams are good in this league. They're going to make us pay when we turn it over, especially when we have these live ball turnovers or these unforced turnovers. Teams is going to make us pay. So we got to do a better job of just securing that ball, because, you know, turn it over more, other team gets more shots. We got a higher chance of making more shots. So it's just we just got to, it's all simple. We got to get down to that and stop turning that rock over.
And I know this season, you've been available pretty much the whole season so far. They're playing every game. I know earlier in the season you said that was kind of a goal of yours. Just how's assessment as 2023 comes to a close of the way you've been able to stay healthy this season, be available for your team?
I mean, I've been hurting. I ain't gonna lie. I've been hurting. Body hurts, but for the right reasons. And, you know, it's a long season, so I've trained myself to be ready to potentially go out there and play 82, knock on wood. But, yeah, I mean, start of the season's been pretty well. This 2023 has been pretty good, and just getting ready for 2024. Some magic basketball.
Chuma, as you look at this Knicks team tonight, what are some of the keys for your group that you want to see coming out against them before going on this run?
Well, we know it's going to be a physical game, so, you know, match their physicality. You know, they got to match our physicality too, and just push the pace and just move the ball side to side and just play as a team, try to get the win.
What was the other night like for you? Seeing extended minutes, taking more of an opportunity to, you know, with other guys out, get an opportunity to play some more. What was that experience like for you?
It was a good experience, even though we didn't get the win. But, you know, anytime somebody's out, it's always next man up, new opportunity. So, you know, just got to take advantage of that and just play how I know I can play and just play hard.
You know, you guys take a lot of pride on the defensive end, but where do you see this team needing to kind of make those movements to maybe get back to where you were early in the season, or just to continue to evolve?
So we just got to keep communicating with each other on the defensive end, keep talking to each other, and we got to know, like, when teams going to run, it's just the NBA, everybody good, so we just got to keep sustaining their runs and just keep our head on and just stay together, and we should be good.
Is there a lot of pride in that bench group? You know, no matter who's in rotation, a lot of pride in that bench group that you guys can kind of keep the team uplifted and make up deficits or expand leads.
Yeah, it's a lot of pride. I feel like it's a lot of pride on the team in general. You feel me? Anybody who touches the court, we got confidence in each other that we're going to go out there and do our job and do what we're supposed to do. So, yeah.
Has it been a good look seeing guys like Anthony Black, Goga Bataze, who also were kind of part of that third unit, stepping up in their bigger minutes so far this season?
You said has it been what?
Yeah, has it been like big for them being able to step up in their minutes this season?
Oh yeah, it's been real big. You know what they bring to the team, what they bring to the floor every day. Goga with his rebounding and just his presence at the rim, and then AB, you know, his ability to just know when to cut and, you know, taking good shots, and if he don't make it, then just keep shooting and just keeping his confidence up in that area. So yeah, you know, it's always good having people like that out on the floor with us.